the journey may be long, dungeons deep and monsters strong. Roll the dice and let's have fun. It's their podcast called Crit and Run. Nat 1, get ready to fail. Nat 20, we won't bail. Every roll tells the story and it's never enough. So finish it strong with a Crit and Run.
Welcome to episode 1 of Crit and Run, the podcast where a bunch of D&D beginners bravely dive into the adventure armed with enthusiasm and poor impulse control and absolutely no idea where the page on rules are. Here at Crit and Run, we celebrate natural ones and the fear of natural 20s and run from everything else. I am private dancer, streamer, creator, caster, and full-time chaos coordinator over here. I have a pretty decent amount of experience when it comes to talking, as you might well know, casting a lot of games that might have a dragons on the field as well. And I want to say, adding into it, what kind of got me into D&D was probably just the fantasy of it. On the back end, I do love to write, love to create stories of like characters and mythologies and stuff. And I think that's one of the biggest things that kind of got me into Dungeons and Dragons is like that whole aspect of being able to create this story and kind of portray that out with friends.
I am Sienna Lily, your neighborhood demon queen. I'm a streamer on Twitch, and I love to cosplay, draw. I recently picked up writing because of D&D. And every once in a while, I like to be a nuisance to my community of sinners. But what got me into D&D, I would say I've always had a fascination for it. I always wanted to play, but I never got the opportunity to play with anybody. But recently, we just pulled it up on the Discord with the community, and we started making a campaign with our lovely DM, Deadpool, who decided to be DM for us newbies. But yeah, I only played for a few months now, but I got really addicted to it, and yeah, that's basically it for me.
Hi, I'm Belle. On my free time, I usually watch anime and play video games, so collect Pokemon cards on the side. I usually write stories, mostly about fan fictions, and really, I just like to break into writing, which then got me into D&D, and that's really how I found out about it. But I never actually picked it up. And this lovely man known as Deadpool, the man, the myth, the legend, he was actually the one that got me into it. And that's how I figured out that D&D could be very addictive.
Hi, I'm Deadpool. I'm the one that dangled the carrot in front of all these guys, and of course the lovely Zenners and Xena. And dangled it enough and got them introduced to it. I've been playing D&D for quite a long time. Let's just say that. And yes, I'm an experienced player, but however, I'm a new DM. So let the good times roll, let the crits fumble and fail. I'm just a average warehouse worker. I don't do much. I play games on the side. Came into the community of Zenners 2, 3 years ago. Loved it ever since.
Hi, my name is Kat. I'm a gamer writer and a server. Got a story writing actually from D&D. How I got into D&D. I was the group. This is my second time, but first time it wasn't that great, but with them I'm just enjoying how it is, how I first heard of D&D. It reminded me of my childhood. It reminded me of role playing. So once I got older, I'm like, I could try this again, and it's been a lot. I struggled a little bit at the beginning, but like I enjoyed it really. It's fun, D&D.
Hi, I'm Saint Robbie, and I usually spend most of my time just working my school job and chatting with friends. Most of my free time is just spent playing games like D&D, Pokemon, MOBAs, and other games like Peak and Hades. Reasons I was very interested when D&D was it was always something I was interested in ever since I got out of high school. It always seemed like so much fun. I tried to do it with my friends, but when we tried, we were a bit overwhelmed at first, and we ended up just kind of dropping it for now, and decided we picked up at a later time. And when I got experience, and years later now, with some online friends, I was able to start doing D&D, and I was a bit hesitant at first, but in all honesty, after playing more and more, it felt like that I wouldn't like actually be holding anybody back by being inexperienced and whatnot, even if everybody else was. But now that I've been playing it a lot more, I'm more comfortable, and I've been able to embrace the endless potential and fun of D&D.
Yes, it has been a fun time, even though I think you're the first person I friendly fired. Anyway, our next
Yeah,
person up is
first time, but not the only time. Not the only time for sure.
Definitely wasn't the last
it's
time.
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey
Honey,
guys,
take it
I'm
away.
True Spirit. I am a content creator, also a streamer, and a gym fanatic on the side. Other than that, just your average guy that likes to play games and chill with his community here and there. What got me into D&D is it's nothing major actually. I was just in the Xena server one night, seeing all these guys making their characters, and I just got curious. I always been into role playing, but I never thought Dungeons and Dragons would be for me, and I was horribly mistaken. I tried. After one session, I was hooked, and here we are, making characters every other day and just here for the story.
Hey, I am Drasseray. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a game developer, artist, musician, tech nerd. I love RPGs like story-driven games like Final Fantasy and also like God of War. I really got into D&D way back in the day. I was playing in college with some friends a Pathfinder campaign. And we kind of got busy and things fell through, and it wasn't until just recently that I got back into it. I ran across Xena on Threads, and she mentioned joining her Discord for some D&D, and so I joined the Discord, and the rest is history. So currently playing as a bard in 2 of those campaigns, and also a paladin in another.
Hey everybody, my name is Crazy. I'm your local sweaty gamer. All those competitive games that you play where someone builds the Eiffel Tower when you shoot at them on Fortnite, that's me. Or who one taps you when you swing on Valorant, that's me. Off the desk, I'm a single father and a full-time student. I'm also an amateur artist and songwriter. I've always wanted to play D&D, but I never really had the chance to do so. I had a very non-picturesque childhood growing up and hung out with people who got me into some questionable things. I met Xena Lee randomly on Threads. She was talking about a really old game called Ragnarok Online, and we ended up chatting a few different times over the next few months, and eventually D&D got brought up, and when she offered me to join the Discord to play, I jumped on it, and I've been extremely happy ever since.
Yes, it was all a fun time. It's great to have everybody here. So we have Belle, Deadpool, Dras, Cat, Crazy, Private, Saint Robbie, and True, and me, Lily. Yeah, we're all here. We're still learning, and we would like to pass along whatever we learn,
Here to tell tales, make you guys laugh, and have fun all the way.
Yeah, so I think one of the questions that we kind of brought in for this first episode is what your player class in real life. So I'm not even sure what it would equate to when it comes to I work. My main job would be IT, dealing a lot more with computers and technology, servers, networks, and things like that. But also on the side, I do casting. So, which would be kind of weird because one I would say is more, I guess we would say int based, and then the casting would be more charisma based. I guess I don't know what that would equate to in D&D. The charisma based was the sorcerer. So that's what I kind of went with. Yeah, so I guess that might be. I want to say more than likely my charisma usually shows out to more people that I meet and know. the wittiness and probably more dealing with the casting, or since I've been in the military, how I talk with people or put things together. I guess that's kind of the easiest way to put it. The blend.
So you're basically what you are at the table and what you are in real life.
I want to say the character is very toned down. Like the sorcerer, I wanted to play something, and that was the thing, is I wanted to play something that was completely different from how I am. I'm very high strung, or not high strung, but very well spoken, and like try to be very friendly and what's the word? Exciting when I talk. And the character is more of a very mellowed down, overly dramatic type of character, which is kind of, I want to say, almost kind of the opposite of what I am.
Which is always super fun to be. For me, for our D&D table, I am a warlock. Only because Deadpool didn't let me be a sorcerer.
Golly.
He was all like,
Discouraged.
no, your first one should not be a sorcerer. It's too much.
Hey, you know what? He told me the same thing, and I refused. He said,
Like,
"Oh, it's going to be too
dang.
complicated," and I'm like, "You know what? I'm going to read everything I need to
don't
about how to
recommend it
do
for
a
new
sorcerer."
players.
He put his foot down. He would not let me be that sorcerer. But anyways, I ended up being that warlock for my class at the table for now. But for me, I would say I'm not really sure what I would be, but I'm thinking probably a bard. I'm an entertainer after all, and I like to stream. I do community things. I like to, keep things fun. I'm a bit spontaneous, and no, I don't know. I like to keep things charismatic and fun, and I would say that would be what I am. What do you guys think?
You get some karaoke
Mhm.
out in the room and a little alcohol and Xena, and she's barding it up.
Oh heck yeah!
You know, you're not
You
even
could hear
lying.
her
She
singing all
definitely
night
becomes a
long.
bard. A little bit of alcohol, bard, absolutely.
Mm.
We're gonna have to have a bard off.
Now bar off. Let me get my drinks first.
Bartered off.
At the D&D table, I love playing as the basic fighter. I do like to, be basic with my attacks. Nothing too fancy. But in real life, I would be more of a wizard player because do my research about the lore of the stories that I write. Try to make sure everything can be as good as possible. And I felt like that would actually embody me the most.
Actually does make sense. Yeah, because wizards are very peculiar about things, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he does his research on a lot of things, and I would say that fits him.
Thank you.
If I had a hammer, you could not have struck that nail any better for Bell. Yeesh.
So I think at the table I play a monk, but in real life I also think I would be a monk. And the reason is because I always, in the first character I make in any MMO or any game, D&D included, I always go monk. And it reflects how I am in real life. I'm a very spiritual person. Um, I like to equally train my mind and staying controlled with like all kinds of things, like just emotional and etc. But I also like to train my physical body as well. I'm constantly in the gym, constantly trying to make myself better. And I always choose peace in most situations.
Sure.
Emphasis on most situations,
Sure.
much like a
Allegedly.
monk. Allegedly, much like a monk. So yeah, I think it lines up.
There was
Yeah,
so
for
much
me,
discourse. As you, I like to choose
No.
peace. The entire eruption from the voice, I'm like, oh.
Wait.
Truthfully, I would
No,
say he is like a monk, though. He does get very thoughtful with things and can go on about
Mhm.
random stuff.
But would you say you have a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde situation coming along too? Sometimes, sometimes Hyde comes out and just
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a whip.
yeah. I mean, you have a character that's kind of that way too.
exactly.
Yeah, his
It
character is.
fucking fits
He's exactly his
perfectly.
character.
My character is me, and I am my character. That's exactly what I mean. A monk, just with some issues. With some issues.
A lot of issues.
Sure, sure.
I'd say I'm most comfortable playing as a bard at the table, which is funny because in video games I typically choose a tank style character, or a damage dealer. So I find it, but that kind of fits my personality in real life as well. I'm just a silly guy. I'm just a silly guy. And I like to sing. I like to, just come up with random situations to just throw out there. But what else was I going to say? I just forgot. I lost my train of thought. I'm ADHD, so that fits Bard perfectly too. So
I do love the way that you do come up with songs and stuff like on a whim, like just start singing random shit. It's really fun.
Well, thank you.
It is a very authentic bard experience for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I know Josh is making sure we get the full experience.
I feel I'm holding back too much for my bard to experience.
Ooh.
I can
Oh,
expand
well-
upon these options.
Well, I mean, the last session was pretty fun with the bard off. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I play as a ranger. I do think in real life I would be a ranger, a monk, and a paladin. With a paladin,
So, like, as a paladin,
nervous.
the paladin which gives like buffs and everything to the group, you like to be like that cheerleader, that person who kind of like encourages everybody.
yes, yes. I don't think anyone should be feeling bad. Like I actually serve justice. I want to help people as much as I can. With the monk, I like my character that I play. I like rather being peaceful. Fighting's not the solution. I don't know why I didn't play as monk. And then with Ranger, I do tend to be like by myself. I like the peace and quiet. Like it's also related to the monk. So yeah, with those three I feel those are the closest to in real life.
That's really interesting.
Three classes in one.
Mimics our favorite
wait.
monster.
I have a question though. If you could say one of them dominated the rest, which one would it be?
I think it would be the paladin. I'm always trying to help
Aw.
people. I do not like people just they're discouraged of stuff. I'm like, no, do not say it like that. No, I am way too nice, and it's like, do not say.
It's funny
Or just
because
wait.
I laugh because I've never thought of the paladin like that kind of cheerleader. It's type
Yeah.
thing before. It's like it's kind of like I use one spell slot to walk over to True and whisper in his ear, "You're doing great." And then it's like the paladin uses encourage.
So yeah, that's what I think. For all three, I think I'd be the paladin in real life. Honestly.
I'm trying to think. Would that be closer to cleric than paladin? I see paladins as like protectors, and clerics as like supporters and healers.
Yeah, I would say she would be more of a cleric.
It could be both. It could also be cleric.
Oh, well,
yeah.
she does both. She likes to be on the front line, fighting with her short sword.
Yes,
scimitar.
yeah. So, oh yeah.
Yeah, and
So,
paladins
Domain.
can heal too.
Tempest domain. There are ways.
Paladins can heal too.
She doesn't. Her paladin doesn't have to conform to your cleric like ways.
mhm.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
You're outvoted.
Wow. Wow.
Already outvoted.
Everyone's always picking on the monk, guys. Always.
True. You,
I don't know,
I've
man. I
always
don't think
been
we
a
do
monk.
much picking on the monks of Bell's monk. Your monk, though.
Wow. So now we're just
Whoa.
singling me out. Don't
I'm
worry,
just
guys.
saying.
This always happens. Don't worry. I always get singled out.
All right,
Aw.
crazy. What character or role do you think you are like in real life?
Yeah, it's a good question. On the table, I play a rogue, but off the table, I think it kind of depends on which decade of my life we were looking at. In my teens, I'd definitely say I was more of like a fighter class. Did a lot of backyard boxing and things like that. And as I got older, though, I kind of had an epiphany, kind of changed my life, turned it around. I want to say I'm more a kind of like what Kat said, like a paladin too. I like to guide people, motivate people, use my experiences in life to help people avoid pitfalls that I had fallen into. I think it's very rewarding to help people, and so I get a lot of enjoyment out of that. For like, for like, for like career wise though, I'm definitely not a paladin. I work as a bill collector for a credit card company, and so not a lot of kindness there. So,
I'm kidding.
but I still, even there though, I still try to help people. And so, yeah, I don't know. I would say like the best equivalent for my off the table class would be maybe a fighter who respect and couldn't figure out like, into paladin, and then respect it later on into maybe a little bit of barding, and I'm a little bit all over the place, I guess. So,
Yeah, but you know, ever since I met you, you've always been like a positive person, and you've grown a huge community on your own Discord. So you're doing a great job. Like
Yeah, and
you keep up with your community, and you actually hang out and do great things with them. So
I would
Thank
be
you.
terrified if you got on the phone with me with that deep voice, Boro.
Excuse me, you owe $5.75 for. It's like Jesus Christ, I'll pay.
Sure,
Where?
I'll pay it. I'll pay it.
The funniest conversations I have with the customers is when I call for to the card holder's a woman, and the husband picks up, and I'll be, hi, is Jolene available? Is Sarah available?
You're not fooling anybody with that deep, sexy voice. Who are you? My wife's a
I
whore.
immediately get very defensive, like, who's this? Why are you calling my wife?
Just have a great time. What
With your
else?
voice, I'm sure they're probably
He has
like,
some
no,
payments
this
too.
is not
He
right.
has some payments too.
They think it's wrong thing.
I'm here to collect payments.
Where are
Is
you?
Sharon there?
I think I fit the paladin class, and it was the class that I did go with for my first character for the campaign. But I think that I do fit it just because of the traits and role of the class. I just like to believe I'm someone who will be the front line for my friends and family, as I am someone who wants to do whatever I can for those close to me, and try and support whoever I can with like as much as I can physically. And I have had some others tell me that I am someone who is reliable and is very helpful. But I have also been told that I could be a good bard based on my personality, but I have yet to even make a bard class character.
No, I think that's a good choice. You are very reliable and very, what's the word? Humble and giving. So I think that fits you very well.
I forgot who said exactly I would be a good bard. I think it could have been Deadpool, just the same. But I think
you
there have
good.
been others who I've yet to even look at the bard class.
Oh man,
Nothing.
your eyes can be opened.
Yeah,
No,
maybe I do one like one day. You know, I
We'll see how
have
that goes.
an idea for one. I have an idea for one.
So, Deadpool has been making little side notes this entire time. DMs do that occasionally. So, in no particular order, we will go with Dross. Dross, totally a Valor Bard, with like his impromptu songs and his acoustic guitar pickings and his dad rock knowledge. You know, I mean, he kills it on mic every time. And artistic background because you if you could only see the things that this man draws with his mouse. Okay.
Oh yeah. Like,
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
What?
Like, wow.
It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. I'm telling you.
It's all
Always
the
works
pixel
smart.
art. It's all the pixel art experience in game dev. You know, that's all I can say.
Bravo.
I'm pretty good with a
He's got
mouse.
skills.
He could draw me like one of his French girls.
Hey yo.
No, you should not
Cornelia
put
is
that in
most
there.
I charge for that.
Oh, wait,
much?
what?
How much?
Oh damn, you're gonna be charged now.
Hey, now we
Yeah,
don't
game
discuss that over the comms, okay?
No,
Yeah.
no, no. We
Distract
Oh,
just
yeah,
me.
DM
yeah,
me.
yeah,
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 DM.
yeah.
I'll let
Moving
you.
on.
Moving on. We will go to our quote unquote sassy stabby person.
Uh,
Totally a Tempest Domain cleric. She's all fun and charms and laughs until you really make her laugh. And then she gets mad at you for making her laugh, or is that just me?
um,
She's
it's
laughing
like
now.
you're making me laugh right now. It's like I can't then stop laughing.
See, okay, so do I just have that
I'm
effect?
trying to be professional here.
What's that?
Yeah. But
Mm.
Scribe background. All right. She's another young aspiring author. She's doing works based loosely on characters in the world that I somewhat created.
We'll talk later.
We'll talk later. That's fair. Bold of me to assume things. So we have Bell next on my list. Talk about taking to it like a fire to a match. This man has created how many characters since
Oh,
being
15.
introduced?
Oh.
More. You've done more than 15. I'm talking NPCs as well.
Wait, NPCs
Yeah, 15.
included? Holy.
What?
Yeah. This man has done research, homework. My God, has hit the books. He's totally a nerd. No offense at all, you know.
None
D&D
taken.
nerd.
you
think we're
you are
all nerds
totally
here.
that.
I think we
I
all
mean,
are.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that's a good
absolutely.
thing. But
What's
totally
a
a
book?
diviner wizard. Like you're looking ahead at things, and you're just progressing most rapidly as far as your expansion on knowledge and everything. True, will get you next, my guy. You're always a chill dude, been a chill streamer and everything else. The way you portray your character and everything else in the RP is just amazing. You have always been a monk. Uh, you know, up until an unfaithful day where you got taken out the game for a little bit, but you got that step of the wind back. So
Just for a bit, just for a bit. One day can't hurt us all.
we got benched a little bit. Nothing bad.
You know.
Can't all be fighters and just take second win when we need it.
I do that all the time, by the way.
Next, since she just seems so bored, we'll get Xena. All right, entertainer background
Aww.
has that right. Lore bard, you know so much about a lot. You actually have quite high intelligence.
Oh, do I
Uh,
now?
I mean, I've seen your graphic designs; they're amazing.
I
Your
am
stream,
a jack of all trades. Yes, I know a lot of different things.
hey, that's a class skill for bards. All right, just saying. Crazy, your voice every time. Like you have a flat 17 charisma naturally, my guy. Like, oh man. But yeah, Oath of Redemption Pally, man, totally. Uh, it is fitting for you. We've said in DMs or in Discord, like, we're normally waiting on crazy because, hey, he's out with Kiddo. Take Kiddo good. Kiddo's always more important than D&D, and I respect that. You're doing a lot of things for the right reasons. But damn, athlete background, dude, you are jacked. All right, it's almost intimidating.
Yeah. I'm actually not that big, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you,
Well,
brother.
then your filter does amazing work. All right. Private. First off, soldier background. Much respect to you, my guy. Thank you. But lore bard. All right. You read up. You have research. You have knowledge. You're also perfect entertainer. It's great. Naturally charismatic voice of almost angels. Almost.
Almost. It's just funny because bards are usually the characters I stay away from in any game I've ever played.
You're just mad
Damn.
because it suits you too much, bro.
I just don't have the
He
I
doesn't
don't
want to
have
sing.
the
I had to get him to drink so much just so he could
Oh
Finally,
God,
the
yes,
glue
girl.
karaoke.
now we're talking
Let's take another shot. You ready?
Hold on,
Yeah.
I want to see if I have. Yeah,
Do we
it was
have the
bad.
counter?
Oh.
That's okay. I'll give you all the barding you need.
Mm.
Bardic inspiration, here we come.
We're gonna have an in podcast Bard off here.
No.
He's
What
like,
are you
no.
talking about? I'm not ready.
Oh yeah, there
I
is.
saved that for the game. I saved that for the game.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay. Robbie is definitely a paladin. He's always looking out for people. He is big dog energy with the Riz to go with. All right, charisma based character. You know, he may not be as smooth as the Bard, but he thinks he is.
No, no, yeah, I definitely think I definitely think I am. Maybe like a level 15 paladin with a level 5 bard.
Hey.
Oh.
Not as experienced, but hey, I try.
All right. Lastly, Deadpool. I'm the DM of this crazy bunch. You know, in real life, I'm either a fighter or a barbarian. But background wise, entertainer. I've always loved just hanging out, talking to people, making them laugh. If I can make you laugh, I consider that a win.
That was making me laugh.
Winning all the time, baby. All right, here we go.
Yes.
But no, love to sing as well. Karaoke nights, always love it. But yeah, I'm just the guy with the story, and I have people that want to play it out for some reason. I haven't figured that out yet.
Well, you're doing a great
fun.
job.
Yeah.
You've sucked me in for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Hmm?
Got us
I-
all
I-
Say
I
that
enjoy
again?
your story as well.
What?
Whoa, whoa.
I'm gonna need
That.
for the audio. I'm gonna need him to say that again.
Yeah. Say it
You
again.
really do a great job as a DM, my friend.
Just have your little mini avatar just gritting his teeth the entire time with a smile.
Though the journey may be long, dungeons deep and monsters strong. Roll the dice and let's have fun. It's the